of us have probably run 8 kilometers at some point in our lives, either all at once or in parts. But none of us have probably did 8 kilometers mixed with 8 functional trainings in between. And that's Hyrox. Hyrox is a fitness race conducted all over the world. It comes from Hamburg, from Germany, and it becomes an ultimate test for the modern athletes. And today I have my brother Filipp with me, who did the race yesterday and who we will interview a little bit.
Hello, everybody.
How did you find out about Hyrox?
Probably the first time I found out about the Hyrox was a year ago when all of my friends started doing it, and I was like, I'll probably never do that because that looks like crazy stuff. But yeah, I think 2 or 3 of my friends, I saw their stories on the Instagram that they accomplished it, they made it, and I said yeah, why not?
Sort of a social media pressure, but I like it. And so you decided to go for it. You chose the race in Madrid, where we are today. And how did you train for the race?
Training wasn't kind of there because I had other stuff to do. Unfortunately, I had 2 strength trainings and 1 running training where I ran 10 kilometers just casually. But I was preparing before for the half marathon, so I think it helped me a lot. It was half a year ago, so I had some base, and I used to go to the gym, and I still do. So I had some strength base, but specifically for the Hyrox race, I did just 2 strength trainings and one running training. So yeah, don't do it.
Recommendation for all the future Hyrox athletes: prepare. And I know that you also simulated one Hyrox race in a gym. How does it work? Can you just go to any gym and simulate the Hyrox race, or do you need to go somewhere specifically?
You don't need a specific gym to simulate the whole race, but I know many gyms now offer special Hyrox classes. So if you have that option, definitely use it. But I think 70% of the race is running. If you're a good runner, you will definitely accomplish it. And the strength training, you need to have really strong legs. But if you have the option in your local gym to train the specific stations, such as sled push, sled pull, and ski erg, all the stations, definitely use it. But if you don't, just train legs, like squats, and I think it will be enough to accomplish Hyrox race.
Nice. So that was the pre-race part, the training part. What about diet? Are there any recommendations in terms of diet before the race, during the race, after the race, or it doesn't really matter?
Before the race, I didn't follow any specific diet, just the usual food I eat, usually eggs, meat, fish, rice, pasta, basic stuff you all eat. But what I would recommend before the race, 2 days before the race, I would start eating lots of carbs, just rice, spaghetti, pasta, to make your carb load a bit bigger so your body can feel from it during the race. And before the race, 2 to 3 hours, I wouldn't eat any more food. 1 day before, I would start eating lots of rice or any carb you can find. It can be white bread or pizza even, or just simple rice. But 2 hours before the race, I would stop eating.
And last question regarding the pre-race part. Did you set any goal for yourself for the race?
I didn't have a specific time goal that I want to achieve. I simulated the race, and it took me at my local gym 2 hours and 39 minutes. But it was because I had to wait for other people to finish their workout at the stations, and I needed to prepare the weights, which at the race you obviously don't have to do. It's already prepared for you. And I was under 2 hours it would be nice, but I know it's not the best result. The next race I would definitely improve it by a lot. So this race was mostly the first try, because I didn't wanna run too fast first kilometers, so I couldn't finish the race. I was going mostly with the flow, yes. So I was 100% sure that I can finish it. The next race we start competing, yeah.
The next race will be for real. I like it. Good. So you did the race. How did you feel when you just completed? You just finished, crossed the line.
My first thought was, I don't have to do it anymore. Yeah, I was pretty happy that I did it, because As I said, the training wasn't there pretty much, so I was a bit hesitant before the race if I even can make it, but it turned out it was pretty okay, a bit easier than I thought. It was still hard enough, but yeah, it really depends how hard you go on yourself. I think I went like 100% on myself, so I can make it, but you can definitely make it harder for yourself if you just push harder. And yeah, I was just hungry and I wanted to eat, go to the Five Guys and eat my burger. That's all I thought about.
And what was the toughest thing? Like, obviously, the whole race is super tough. Was there like something specific that was like literally the toughest part of the race?
I can't tell for everybody, but for myself, the toughest part were the last two stations, which were sandbag lunges with 20 kilograms on your back and 100 wall balls, where you need to throw a 6 kilogram ball to some height. I think it's like 3 meters. These were the toughest stations, not because it's like super hard, but because I got cramps on the 7th kilometer, so I needed to rest like for a minute. But fortunately, the cramps like just vanished, so I could complete it. But I would recommend probably just simple salt. Eat like 1 to 2 grams just pure salt or electrolytes. I think the electrolytes would be the best option for this. But depends. If you're good at the cardio and you're not good at the strength, probably the toughest part for you would be like sled push, sled pull, because these are the heaviest stations. Sled push for open men is 152 kilograms and sled pull 102 kilograms. For me, it was kind of okay, and the hardest part were like these sandbag lunges, wall balls, and burpee broad jumps, because there you need for 80 meters, you just need to jump forward, make a like push up and go like this. After all these kilometers, when you're already tired, the burpee broad jumps are pretty tough, I would say.
And on the other side, what surprised you that was kind of easy, or like you didn't expect it to be, let's say, that easy?
Surprised me was the sled push, because I tried to do it at my local gym with heavier weight. Like the weight for sled push is 152 kilograms official, and I tried it with 170 at my local gym, and I thought that no, that's my end. It really depends on the carpet that you push it. If the carpet is lower, it's probably easier. So I think it made a difference, and I thought that the sled push will be the hardest part for me, but it turned out it was one of the more easy.
That's good to hear that there are some parts that felt easier than expected. So it was not all like all in all the time. What do you think about the whole race organization? It was your first time. What did you think about the infrastructure for the athletes, starting from the entrance to the let's say to the finish point?
I think if you are experienced athlete, it's pretty obvious for you. But for me, I had to ask a few athletes before the race how many laps I have to run, because it turned out it's 2.25 laps, and there's a specific system that you need to follow up, that you run 2 laps and then you run like 100 or 200 meters to your station, and that's exactly 1 kilometer. And then when you finish the station, you need to go to the out arch and you start running again like 2.25 laps. But I didn't figure out I had to run in the out arch because I didn't see it at the first 2 stations. So I basically ran the same arch that I went in, and for that I got like 2 penalties, 18-minute penalty, which is like okay, fine. But for next race, I definitely know what not to do. I think the organization was overall pretty good, but for first runners, like for first Hyrox racers, it might be a bit overwhelming. Yeah, if it's your first time and you don't know something, don't worry. You can ask like some more experienced athletes. They will gladly tell you what to do.
I must agree that for me it was also the first time as a spectator, and I think the layout of the race also depends where it is happening. In Madrid, it was happening in one of the, let's say, conference areas, so they were limited by the space. So they needed to put like all the 8 stations in one place together with the running loop. So it was quite complicated to to grasp it. Even though we then talked with one of your friends who is a pro Hyrox racer, and he told us that this layout was pretty well thought. So I guess it also depends on the location, on the city area where they are organizing it. And one last organizational question regarding the tickets. How does it work? Do you buy it online? What's the ideal time to buy it in advance?
That's a tricky question because it really depends on the location. The Madrid location, I bought it like the first day it was available, and it sold out like I think in 1 week, which is pretty long time. Because I know for Rome in Italy or some major championships, it sold out within the hours. So I would recommend you to follow the official pages on Instagram, where they announce the like pre-sale tickets, the dates when they will start selling the tickets. If you don't get the ticket, you can still buy it, but for more money. Some people resell it on marketplaces on Facebook. But yeah, it really depends on the location. It can be sold out within the like week or two, or within like few hours.
Last question. So now when you are experienced Hyrox athlete, what would you recommend to someone who only starts to think about doing the Hyrox potentially in the future?
Don't think too long, just do it. Just sign for it and you will see. Like, I think anyone can accomplish this race with just a bit of preparation. It just really depends on the time. You can accomplish it within 3 hours, or you can accomplish it within 1 hour if you're a pro athlete.
Are you gonna do it again?
Yeah, I already think about like signing up for the next race in Barcelona in 2026. Probably, yeah, definitely, I will.
Nice. Thank you so much for the insights. My name is Anastasia, and this is channel about my life in Spain. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a like, and feel free to check out other videos. See you.